Hello everyone, this is Fatal B, and in today's video I'm going to show to you our new event called Mass Trial of the Ice Lord and have you prepared for what you need to know about it. First of all, let's talk about the general concept. In the snow-covered lands, ancient spirits of frost, the Ice Lords, have awakened. Astrid, Mistress of Frost, it's an NPC that exists in all towns, offers the bravest heroes a chance to challenge them and obtain legendary ice dolls and powerful rewards. First of all, let's talk about mechanics and rules. In order to access, you need your character to be 112 plus level for Wolf server or 118 plus for the main server. The entry is through NPC Astrid, Mistress of Frost, which exists in every city. What are the requirements? First of all, the player must leave from any party that he has joined to. The entry is solo instance only. Event starts after entering the instance and you talk to the NPC. Now, some key points for the video to prepare yourself about it. First of all, event difficulty. This event is very challenging and requires preparation. It's designed for main characters only, not alts. So, proper gear and understanding of mechanics are mandatory. This is not a walk in and win event. So, be careful. Now, let's talk about buffs and preparation. Before entering the instance and fighting the boss, we strongly recommend using buffs, including Is healer buffs levels 101 and 110, Santiago Soup, High Priest Grace, and any other available power up or enhancement source. Also, have a feather in case you die to revive us up, but don't worry, even if you die, you don't lose any experience, so you can just start killing mobs or raid from the starting point. The more buffs you stack, the better your chances of survival are. Now, monster wave strategy. You do not have to kill all monster waves in the center of the spawn. If your character struggles, like mine, you can only pull one part of the mobs. Control aggro by adjusting your auto combat radius, and smart pull will beat dying heroically. Now, about boss fight preparation. Save key abilities before the boss appears, including major cooldown skills, brute effects, search skills, cat's eye, any other important combat buff. Bosses cannot be AFK farmed. Each of the 5 bosses has unique mechanics. You must react, defend, and adapt to their abilities. If you ignore the mechanics, you just eat the floor. What is the format? We have phase 1. Phase 1 is 10 minutes of fighting waves of ice creatures. You're just killing mobs, which builds boss attention and rage points, and grants huge amounts of experience. Phase 2, after 10 minutes, one of 5 random unique raid bosses will appear. You have 10 minutes to defeat the raid boss. Rewards. Guaranteed. For the first time you kill each of the 5 raid boss, you receive a unique ice doll with the boss name and huge amount of experience from monsters during the first 10 minutes. Now, if you get a boss multiple times, second, third, or fourth time, and you own the boss's doll, you will receive only 5 ice soul shards that will be used for doll synthesis. Now let's talk about the 5 different raid bosses and their mechanics. First of all, it's the Lord of Mindless Fury, Gruul, which is also the raid boss I showcase in this video. Mechanics about Gruul. It's a straightforward melee brute wielding an icy club. At 5% HP, it enters in absolute frost for 30 seconds, where it becomes invulnerable. It massively increases the attack speed and its damage. It aggressively chases the player, and it applies strong movement slow. Now, what is the player goal here? The player goal is first of all to survive. Use invulnerability skills and defensive cooldowns like ultimate evasion, lose target, search skills, and etc. So you endure the Berserk phase and then finish him off. Second raid boss is Lord of Internal Witten, Fenrir. What are the mechanics about Fenrir? It's a massive armored boss. It has extremely high HP and defense. At 5% HP, it revives once with full HP. It periodically stuns in an area around himself. The stun zone is highlighted with a red circle. What is the player goal? It's a DPS raid boss. You need to kill him twice within the time limit. Focus on defense penetration and sustained damage. Third raid boss, Lord of Piercing Wings, Sirosa. What are the mechanics about Sirosa? It's a fast, ghost-like female warrior with ice blades. It constantly moves. It performs rapid dash attacks that knock down. Its dash path is shown with a red line. What is the player goal? Player goal is to position control, dodge knockdowns, and deal damage in short attack windows. Fourth raid boss, Lord of Crystal Patterns, Inessa. What are the mechanics of Inessa? It's an ice mage. It frequently summons ice storm zones on the ground. The storm explodes, lifting the player into the air for 10 seconds. What is the player's goal? It's to constant move himself, careful positioning himself, awareness-based fight focused on hazard management. And fifth raid boss, it's a Lord of Ice Mirages, Miracle. Miracle mechanics, it's an illusionist boss. It reduces cast speed and attack speed. It has three different phases. First phase, it's 75% HP, it summons 2 illusions. Second phase, 50% HP, it summons 4 illusions. And third phase is 25% HP, it summons 8 illusions. This is special because the illusions deal slightly less damage. The real boss must be identified among them, and the main player goals is to quickly find and focus the real boss, so fast target identification is the key in order to kill it. Now let's talk about the Ice Doll system. Each Ice Doll grants 2 random stats from the following pool. Number 1, physical or magic skill power. Number 2, physical def, magic def. Number 3, experience PvE damage. Number 4, damage dealt, damage received. And number 5, critical damage and critical damage received. Now, let's talk about doll upgrade and evolution. Enhancement, the upgrade of the dolls. Required material to enhance them to upgrade them is the Tears of Frostslaught. Sources of it. First of all, open world farming, 112 plus mobs, where you can obtain up to 100 tears per day. It's a daily cap. And you can also craft in shop and event tab additional 100 tears per day, which cost 2 billions a day in total. Effect. Increase base doll stats. For example, plus 0.5% physical magic skill power per level. Doll synthesis. Dolls must be upgraded up to level 10. Max level dolls can be exchanged in craft for very valuable rewards. Now, Great Synthesis, the main event reward. Location, you can find it on craft event section. Requirements, you need level 10 ice dolls, and the reward, it's each doll grants a unique reward specific to that doll, and the level 10 doll is returned to the player with same stats and cannot be exchanged again. Now, the limits are these. One account can receive up to 5 rewards during the event. Each level 10 doll is one event reward. Now, very important thing, event collection. Each ice doll has its own event collection. Adding a doll to each collection grants a permanent bonus based on the doll's main stat. Collection bonuses. Number 1. Physical skill power, magic skill power plus 1%. Number 2. PDEF MDEF plus 1%. Number 3. Experience PvE damage is plus 1% experience, plus 3% PvE damage. Damage dealt, damage received, plus 1% is number 4. And number 5 is critical damage received, plus and minus 1%. Lastly, very important deadline, before the last day of the event, when all event items are removed, players must add their ice dolls to the collection. This is required to lock in the bonuses. If you do not add the dolls to the collection in time, all ice dolls and other event items will be deleted at every start. You will lose the bonuses permanently. And yes, the game will not feel sorry for you.